All right. Hey, you guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's Chikachar here, and it's 2026. I just wanted to come on here and do a little episode and just talk about some things. It's been a while since I've been in, since I've done a podcast, and I want to keep working on it and try to be more consistent. I know I've been saying that a lot for a long time. The last time I did this was like 6 months ago, but I'm hoping this year I can actually do it. So I'm here making videos. If you watch the videos, thank you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, please. I want to build this thing up. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Let's see. I had some things I wanted to talk about, but yeah. It's 2026. Since the last time we talked, I just put out an album with my band Giantess, and super stoked with how that came out. I want to talk a little bit about that whole thing, which actually we covered a lot of on the last episode, so maybe I don't need to get too deep into that, but that was just a really fun thing to do with those guys, renting the beach house and self-producing a lot of that was really cool. And so yeah, just super stoked on that. I've got some projects, some bands that I'm working with, still doing Giantess. I want to do work some more with this cover band that I've been working with. We're called Hot Fuzz. We're doing like 80s, 90s, 2000s covers, party band stuff, and it's been really fun. I've got a gig with them coming up on in February. I believe it's the 7th at the Cooler here in Eugene, and got some Giantess shows coming up. I'm playing in Portland this weekend, and at Blair Alley also this weekend. So that's going to be super fun. I'll probably have this posted by then, so maybe I'll attach a flyer or something. So if you guys want to make it out, that'd be super cool. Hopefully we'll see you there. Let's see. Since the last time we talked, let's see, some of the things I want to talk about. I ran a half marathon last year. I was kind of just like recapping on last year and thinking about the things that I haven't really gotten the chance to talk about on the podcast yet. And so I did want to talk a little bit about that. It was hard. I ran a half marathon. If you don't know, it's 2 miles, something like that. And that's the farthest I've ever ran in my entire life. As I was training for it, I was running 10 miles like once a week. I did that for probably about 4 weeks leading up to the race, and that was really, let's see, what is the word I'm looking for? I guess, I don't know, just enlightening, insightful, challenging thing to train for and ultimately complete. And so I'm just really stoked on that. I'm proud of myself for that. I always hated running, growing up, and I recently got into it probably about 3 years ago. And now it's just like if I don't run, I feel weird. I feel like I'm missing something, or I'm not doing something that I need to be doing. So it just feels good to be moving my body and taking care of my health, and just getting stronger, feeling better. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the running. I have this little run that I do. I usually do it about every week. It's from my apartment up to the top of Skinner's Butte. If you're not familiar with Eugene, it's just like a little butte near downtown. and I'll go run there. From my apartment to there and back, it's like 4.25 miles, and that's kind of like my weekly little like maintenance run that I do. I have a couple workouts that I like to do. I try to do every week. I like to run. I go to jiu-jitsu. I've been doing that for almost 2 years now, and also try to lift weights. I've been not as consistent as I would like to be with that, but I'm gonna do more of that. So yeah, I just think that stuff's really cool and really interesting and inspiring. Watching each other get stronger and do better and accomplish our goals and stuff. So I just really love that kind of thing. Like even like when I'm out running and I see like other runners, I get so stoked. I just like, give them a little fist pump or something, and they give them back, and it's just like the motivation, like the building each other up. The energy is it's really special. It's really cool, and that's one of the things I love about running. So yeah, that's I think mostly it. The training was real hard, running 10-mile sessions, and and then running in the Eugene Marathon, even though I only did the half marathon. It was just so cool to be a part of that. It was really awesome to be out there with everyone, and so I'm just really stoked. I think I'm going to do it again this year. So yeah, I'll probably be training for that. I think it's in like April. But yeah, I'm excited to do that again, hopefully. I guess real quick, like what's going on, like currently right now I'm kind of dealing with a bit of a tooth problem. I need a root canal, and the last few days I was really in a lot of pain, but now finally, thankfully, the pain meds and the antibiotics are working, and so I'm at a manageable level, and I'm feeling a lot better than I was the last couple days. So I got to get that dealt with, and so that's been kind of a bummer, but that's just kind of what's been going on, I guess, like immediately in my life this week. I want to keep cranking out the videos. Oh yeah, like with the new year, not just the podcast, but I want to be working on all kinds of videos. I think that's kind of one of my goals this year, is to just be cranking out the videos and the content, and because I have a lot of really great tools and things to create with, and I love doing it, and I just think that it could really help build and promote a really cool little community. So if you follow, thanks. If you haven't yet, please do. I do want to build this thing up, so stick around, and I think you'll be stoked that you did. Let's see. I talked a little bit about jiu-jitsu. One cool thing is like I said, I've been at that for like almost 2 years now, but I got my blue belt finally, and was it like last month, I guess, or would it be January or December? It was December, the end of December. I got my blue belt. I say finally, like I've been at it for a long time, but actually it was kind of interesting because I normally in jiu-jitsu, before you get a new belt, you get 4 stripes, and I was working on my 3rd stripe, and I went to a promotion party for my gym, and I was expecting maybe to get a stripe, but when they called my name for a blue belt, I was actually really shocked. But I'm stoked. I love doing jiu-jitsu and going to class and learning, and I've been trying to stay consistent with it. I've been going for like I said, almost 2 years, and I've been doing about once a week, maybe twice a week for most of that, and it just feels good to level up, and so that's really cool. I'm stoked on that. Also, like, I feel like now with becoming a blue belt, the training has been a little more fun, and like just get taken a little bit more seriously. I respect to anyone who starts and it gets a white belt, but the thing is like everybody everybody who starts gets a white belt. So, to actually level up and stick around and be acknowledged for that is really cool. And I think that my training partners and stuff are maybe paying a little more attention and taking me a little more seriously. So that's really cool, and it seems like the training has been getting better. So I'm stoked on that. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with it. So yeah. What else that happened last year? I got a moped. That was really fun. I still have it, and I haven't been riding it too much because the weather here is just really cold. But I always have a blast riding that thing. It's a Yamaha Zuma. It's all modded. It's really fun. I had a scooter that I was building, but it was just kind of one that I had acquired for a cheap price through a bandmate, and I started building that one. But the one I really wanted to get was the Yamaha Zuma, and with all the mods. I was planning on doing it myself, but a friend of mine had the bike that I wanted with all the mods that I wanted for sale, and I was in a position where I could purchase it, and I did, and it's been a blast. I love it so much. It's so much fun. I got a little crew that I go riding around with, and I just have a blast. I'm always like, everyone's always like popping wheelies and just kind of ripping around, and it's so much fun. And so yeah, maybe I'll film some more of that kind of stuff. I've been getting into RC cars too. I got my first RC car this year, and now I have two, the little Arma Groms. They're pretty cool, like pretty small little trucks, but they're super fun. And so probably make some videos with those. I mostly post that kind of stuff on my I have a separate Instagram. My main page, Chickachar. I usually post a lot of like drum related content and stuff on there. But I have another one, Chickanar, that's mostly just like for fun. Like I do like fingerboarding and RC trucks and mopeds and just kind of like other stuff. And that page is fun too. So if you want, you can follow that one. I'll add a link. And let's see, I got a couple more things here, just kind of going over 2025. Made a music video and an album. I talked a little bit about that. Not so much the music video. Giantess, we just filmed a video a couple months ago for our song Doom Bop that is on our new album Softcore. And it's pretty silly, but it's fun. And I think if you want to, I'll post the link. You can check it out. You can see me and my bandmates get murdered, and it's pretty fun. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Country Fair. I gotta talk about Country Fair. That was the wildest experience. Like so much fun. I feel like if Country Fair was like a video game or like a pinball machine, I'm pretty sure I got the high score. My gosh, there's so much to that story. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tell it all right here. But basically, got out there. I got a SO pass from a bandmate of mine. Camped out there. It's the second year I've gotten to stay the night. And camp and like actually do the full experience, and this year was just so much fun. Got to watch one of the major highlights is I got to watch the band March 4th play a couple times actually at the main stage, but Saturday night, like at the height of everything, I got to watch from backstage with some friends of mine, and we just had like such a blast. I must have walked around the 8. The 8 is the is basically the fair, the entire, I guess, like grounds of the fair. They call it the 8. It's like because it's shaped like an 8. You walk, but we must have walked so many laps. I mean, I swear, I probably walked 10 miles that night. Like no joke. and just had so much fun watching bands and interacting with people, and stayed up all night Saturday, and this is where the story like gets crazy. Like on my way home, so like, you know, Saturday night I stayed up all night, and it was like early Sunday morning, like, you know, 5-6 in the morning, whatever, you know, and I go lay down in my tent and I just can't fall asleep, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna start packing my things and get out of here. So I packed my drums that I had with me into my cart, and I started moving towards the parking lot. And you know, on my way there's just like so many mosquitoes, it's insane. Get through the gauntlet of mosquitoes from the campground to the parking lot, and start looking for my car, and I can't find my car. And so I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, maybe like I thought I parked over here, but I didn't, or whatever. And so yeah, I can't find my car. I go back towards the trail where I come from originally and leave my cart, because you know, walking around in this field looking for my car for probably half hour, 45 minutes, and end up walking a little farther, talking to some people, telling them, you know, I can't find my car, and end up figuring out that they told me to park there, and no one mentioned that I needed to move at any point. So I guess they tow cars that are sitting there for too long, and so they had my car. Long story short, you know, and I found I figured that out. It took me probably like, I'm guessing maybe like 2 hours of just kind of like trying to talk to people and wandering around. And then finally, you know, I see the tow truck start moving in the morning, and I flag the guy down, hop in, you know, we go over there. So I'm like, I think you got my car, and we get over to the gate. Luckily, the cars, they don't get towed too far. You know, there's like a lot that's just on the far end of the parking lot where they move all the cars to. But sure enough, we got there, and my car was there. So I was just so ready to get out of there at that point. You know, I had partied all weekend. I had a blast, but I was just like so ready to get out of there. I was just like, let me pay and just get the heck out of here. So I did that. Got my car, put my drums into my car. I had one more trip I had to make. I had to go back and get my tent. I got my tent packed up, and I had to go back through the gauntlet of mosquitoes, one trip there and one trip back. And they were so bad. Oh my gosh. Like, thankfully I had like bug spray. I was walking and like spraying the bug spray on me as I was pulling my cart behind me, and somehow managed to not get too eaten alive. But it was insane. Like, I swear they were just like all around me, and like even like I was like at some points I was like breathing them like in, like I would get them in my mouth and have to like spit, because I'm like, there's just so many mosquitoes. It was insane. But anyways, I get back there, you know, I got my tent, I left my car, finally made it home. I think it was like 9 o'clock or something in the morning, and it was just insane. But Country Fair was the most epic time I had. I want to talk more about it. Like, I didn't even really get to talk about the fair experience itself, but there's just so much there. What I should do is have my friends that I was hanging out with mostly that night. I should just have them on, and we can talk about that, because that was an epic night that I gotta share. It was just so much fun. So hopefully I'll get to that. And let's see. I think that's like mostly it for things that I want to talk about that happened last year. But yeah, this year, you know, just want to make more videos. I have some ideas for people to bring onto the podcast. I want to do more drum content, and just be more active. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think pretty much done here. Oh, you know, Obviously, this is kind of a different format than what I've been doing. Previously, if you haven't been watching, you know, I bring on a guest and it's kind of like a one-on-one type of conversation. But I think maybe I might start doing some more of these style as well, where it's just me kind of talking, just to keep the consistency mostly. Because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like maybe I don't know, like it's hard to ask people to come on, or you know, put people in the spotlight like this, and so I don't know. But that might just be me like overthinking it too. But I definitely have some friends of mine that I still want to have on and have conversations with, and so I'll be doing that. But I think it'll be good to do a little bit of this as well, just kind of one-on-one talking to you guys. And yeah, so just thanks for listening, everyone. You know, again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'll try to make this entertaining, and you know, try to tell stories and put out good content. So yeah, just thanks for following, and I just wanted to come on here and do this for a minute. So I don't think there's anything else. I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up for now, but we'll do this again soon. So thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.